Hey everyone, Dave here. Welcome to a new Raid Shadow Legends video. I'm sorry I've been away for a week. I've already have like a couple of videos recorded. I even recorded one for the Champ Chase and the Soulstone Champ Chase or whatever they called it yesterday, but I didn't post it. The thing is, after I released my last video, our cat got really sick and we had to rush her into the emergency room. And she's been sick all week. We've been taking care of her beside work and everything. So I didn't have time to release videos properly for you guys. Even till yesterday with work, I did the shards for champ chase, but it was so depressing. The video I was feeling still, I was still feeling down. Luckily, she started feeling a little bit better today. So yeah, so sorry about just disappearing for a week. Hopefully, we can keep track on the ideas that I want to release for you going forward. Anyway, so before also I talk about the today's topics that you've seen there, what's happening with the subscribers, guys? Like I'm seeing a lot of great interaction with the videos. Our videos, especially those good ones, get thousands of views, but still the subscriber count is a bit too low. I think we are still below 600. I need 400 subscribers before beginning of September. Why before beginning of September? That would be your birthday gift for me. My birthday is coming up in September. If I get into Plarium's content creator program before then, that would be awesome. I'm seeing a lot of channels there, and some of them the content is really pretty basic, bad audio, bad video. There is not even a sound or whatever, and they got more subscribers. So I'm not sure what's happening there, but I really appreciate your encouragement. So if you just hit that subscribe button, that would help me greatly. Now, jumping into today's topic, and this is not clickbait. I sincerely believe if you like this game, if you want to keep playing it over a long period of time, that's what you should do right now. So, you have Gnut ready, hopefully, because he's really that good. So, I have the epics. I still need to work over the next couple of days uh, to fuse him. The, probably a good time if you have the resources and the silver and everything is to fuse Gnut when the CVC starts on Tuesday, so in a couple of days time. That will give you 30,000 points because he's a new Lego for you. If you're not logging into the game, or if there is any chance you won't be opening the game or playing it on Tuesday or Wednesday, definitely fuse him now because it's a huge loss, especially after all the effort we put into him. Now you have Gnut. What then? That's what I want to talk to you about. Once per year, what Plarium does is that they hit us with a fusion that's so good. I think we had Brogni a couple of years ago. Maybe last year it was Python, I'm not sure. But they hit us with a fusion so good that it's a strain on your resources. They increase the points for events like those dungeon divers. They increase the number of shards like that. 3,200 points that they ask for that last champ chase is ridiculous. It's almost 1,000 points more than what they usually do. And for a champ chase, that means that you need 2 more Legos or a few more sacreds. So that fusion usually drains all of your resources, and you have to play the game much more to get those points by grinding dungeons and doing champ training and all of that stuff. That usually happens once per year, and it is usually preceded by a couple of not so good fusions, like we have Loriaka and Jitney, which almost nobody did. But anyway, so that after you finish with this fusion, and I definitely encourage you, if you've been saving resources into the game, to do that sort of fusion. Too late for this one, I'm talking generally here. After you do this, you're drained, not only resource wise, but also like time wise. This game can put a lot of pressure on you. It feels sometimes like a second job with the daily activities, and when a fusion comes and it's that good, it's like you're playing the game non-stop for a couple of weeks. It's a very good idea now, and this is my main point for the video here, is to take some time off. If you want to log in, just do the dailies, do your clan boss keys, don't spend all of your energy, whatever. You won't lose on anything. If you have the resources to max Gnut immediately, if you're in the game, It's a good idea. It's good idea to do this also during the CVC to gain points from booking him, from maxing him, and all of that good stuff. If you're completely out of resources because your account level is a bit lower and you spent all of your resources getting him, just relax and buy resources for a couple of weeks and slowly build him and give him masteries. And then when you have the books, book him and all of that good stuff. But the important thing is not to get burned out. Luckily, this is a game. It's not a job. Sometimes it feels like it with the amount of activities in game, but you can just throw your clan boss keys in and day out, even if you don't want to do this and your clan is okay with it, that's fine. Keep piling those shards for the future events. So only do those 3 or 4 clan boss keys that you do daily and just relax and just disconnect from the game. Otherwise, you'll get burned out. I've seen players quitting this game. I've seen great players who loved the games, who understand it perfectly, leaving this game because of two things. First of all, the amount of time that games takes from you, and if Plarium didn't do anything about it in the next few months, they will lose a lot more players. And second thing is the stupid thing about the shards. So the amount of dupes that we're getting, especially when you're getting into in-game, is becoming ridiculous. That new currency, if it's just that they didn't tell us what it's about yet, if it's only catering to whales, so they can get more stuff, that will make a lot of players leave. And Plarium, yes, I know that the whales are basically funding the game, but even if you are in making mode, most of the revenue, I bet, is coming from those small players, players who buy a couple of packs, or long-term players who buy just a pack here or there, because there are millions of these players compared to the much fewer whales. So give us a solution to the dupe problem to prevent players from leaving this game. My estimation, what's fair is we spend a lot of shards like ancient sacreds or whatever to get those champs. If you have, and by the way, this token trader, it's it didn't change. I didn't buy any of it. It didn't change since it was released. Was it over a year and a half ago? I don't know, but that's also silly. So my estimation is that to buy any of these champs, you can spend 6 dupes, which is not too bad. But these are not the champs I want. What about doubling this? If you sell 12 dupes, that's a huge number because we're talking Legos here. Make me choose a champ that I want from a pool. I'm not saying give me any champ in the games that I want. But if I sell 12 dupes, some of them void Legos maybe, which is much harder to get. Give me a chance. Maybe release. Maybe that's what they were planning with that ridiculous new resource, but whatever. But give me a chance to choose from 5 pools. So let's say I don't have Lysandra and I want a Lysandra. She's one of the few champs that I'm missing, or Nick Muthar. Make sort of a 10x or whatever you're going to call it for only 5 champs, speed champs. So we have Lysandra, Nick Muthar, whatever. And then if someone is missing these and he got enough dupes, sell them for the currency and get one of them, even one of them at random. Because if I get either of them, I'll be happy I don't have either of them. If I don't see the champ I want from that small pool that you release that weekend or whatever, then I'll just keep hoarding this currency for the next time. And this currency is not a waste for you, Plarium, because if I'm always keeping currency from selling dupe Legos, that means that I'm spending shards to get those Legos. So, anyway, that's a solution for the dupe problem in my mind. But the important thing, coming back to this video, sorry, it was like a bit of a rant there. Um, they should find a solution for the time problem inside the game. There's a lot of suggestion. People put it out already. So autocomplete without spending time, or AFK while the game is closed. People don't have like endless multi battles in this game. So what you can do is that just simply with whatever multi battles that I have, depending on the clan level, 45, 55 battles. If I want to use these farming Fire Knight, let me do this while I'm AFK, while the game is closed, and then I come back 5 hours later and they're done. Or immediate finish, immediate autocomplete, like what they're planning to do with the clan boss, because Then again, we need to enjoy the game by figuring out the challenges. I want to gear Gnut. I want to use him, build new dungeon teams around him. But if I'm spending hours farming and doing mundane, stupid stuff, I'm not doing that. That's a lot of pressure on our times that should be primarily focused on our families, on real life, and on our jobs. And then we can enjoy the game. But if the game is putting pressure on that, lots of people will leave, are leaving, and will leave the game. So, not to get into that position, my advice, once more, I'm wrapping up here, is that take time to relax, disconnect from the game so you won't get burned out, and then build Newt and build the teams around him and enjoy the game once more after that short break or just doing your clan boss and a couple of daily activities. And then I hope you keep supporting the channel. I'm really looking forward to getting to 1,000 subs, and I'll see you next time. Keep playing Raid slowly after the fusion, and I'll see you later. Bye.